You're watching final round coverage today, the 2026 Taranaki Disc Golf Open presented by MVP Discs. This is the conclusion of the first event of the Tour Down Under. My name is Luke Humphries, joined in the booth by the 2023 New Zealand National Champion, Nathan Perkins. How we doing, man?
Yeah, I think that still is my best title.
It's a great one.
Yeah, it's nice, man, and
it's a pioneer title is what it is.
It's incredible what has unfolded since I came down here in 23. I mean, what Henry and Simon have built here with the Tour Down Under in a short period of time is special, and this is just the beginning. And this marks the third year that TDU has partnered with GoThrow, and to me, that's the biggest part of this whole picture is this incredible coverage. Levi Stout, 1020 rated. He's thrown back-to-back 6 under pars. He only has one hole where he threw over par. It was a double bogey yesterday on the 6th.
He's kept it very tight.
And he has 5 strokes over Bradley Williams, a 2-time Disc Golf Pro Tour champion.
This guy right here took down a Tour Down Under victory last year. Taupo Open will be there next week. Aiden Scott, great spin putt, coming out of Tennessee. He's got some game. He could challenge Bradley for that second place, I think. This is the dark horse.
And we're still kind of wondering who Coriolis is going to sign with. He is currently throwing an open bag. The man was throwing a pop-top destroyer from 15 years ago, I believe, a Star Destroyer.
Oh, yeah, the SDS run. He's been crushing that thing, too. Yeah, full bag, don't know exactly what he's going with it yet, but we know he's got more potential out here. The firepower that he brings to a course far exceeds anybody in New Zealand, period.
No doubt. I mean, he's putting discs where no one has ever put them before on this track and likely won't put them for many years.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first tee here at the beautiful Inglewood Golf Club. We're at the final round of the 2026 Taranaki Disc Golf Open presented by MVP Discs. And you're watching the MVP Tour Down Under here on GoThrow. We've got a great lineup here for our NPO lead card final round action. And kicking them off is a Kiwi legend. 6 under par in the first round, 6 under in the second round. He's only dropped 2 shots the whole tournament. He's a one-time Tour Down Under champion and looking to make his mark again here at Taranaki. Give it up for Levi Stout.
We talked about it before. You're looking at the best New Zealand disc golfer possibly of all time. There's victories that Simon Feasey has. There's titles that Jocko has, but Jacko, this is the future right here.
Yeah, distinguishing between level of play and the titles, of course, because I think Levi has reached a higher level of shaping the disc than Simon ever did.
Next to the tee from Austin, Texas. He's joining us in New Zealand for the very first time and has made a statement this week, appearing on 3 GoThrow feature cards. He is the Texas teddy bear. Give it up for Bradley Williams.
Not even a crack of a smile from Bradley on that one. Yeah, you know, when it comes to Simon and Levi, I think Simon walked so that Levi can run. Oh, he did it again. He pumped this out there yesterday. Goodness gracious. Halo Destroyer from Bradley.
Third on this card and joining us in New Zealand for the second year in a row. He's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Last year, eclipsed his first Tour Down Under title at the Taupo Classic. Give it up for the very lovable Aiden Scott.
Said yesterday, great flat thrower, which works well in the wind. He's going to demonstrate that here.
And I would like to point out that Aiden is not wearing the same shirt as yesterday. He just has 4 of these.
Oh, fantastic.
Which I was pretty happy to hear.
At the first event of the MVP Discs Tour Down Under season. He joins us from West Virginia, excuse me. He joins us from West Virginia. He's a 3-time Tour Down Under champion, a 1-time major champion at the 2023 European Open. He's welcomed back to his home away from home. Give it up for Corey Ellis.
How much did Kev pay for this slot in the coverage?
That's a great question. We are definitely getting the Kev drop on the first tee all 3 rounds.
Oh, 3 days in a row.
Yep. The pride of West Virginia, man, spins the disc. He creates more speed with less footwork than anybody in the game.
No doubt.
And he said that this force, he had brought it out here 2 years ago when he came, and then he brought it back out just for this. So this is a disc he's actually sat on. It wasn't in the bag the entirety of the time. Works really well in the headwind.
This is still in range, but it's a pump from back here.
Yeah, your best bet's to get to your 40 feet or so. Give yourself a putt without taking on too much danger. Yeah, Corey's been so far up there multiple times that he's just going zone approach. He's actually has to turn this one for the first day.
That same buzz he threw on 4 a couple days back.
Is
what
it?
a shot.
Goodness gracious.
Using the tree, that's 15 feet from the pin.
Oh my gosh. Okay, straddle out forehand. This is actually pretty awkward.
Kotari
Makes a smart play, doesn't take on the OB.
the first day he doesn't birdie it, pinning a 60-footer.
Which he has been dangerous from everywhere this event. Bradley is so far up there.
Yeah, he's been hitting this one flat and letting it drift up in the wind, and a little undercommitted there, but 25 feet, that'll play.
Yeah, not super stoked about the result, I'm sure. As far up as that drive was. All right. He's got the 5-stroke lead. He's playing some smart golf.
I think that might be the first layup we've seen on the coverage from Levi.
I believe it is.
Actually heard Bradley, before I teed during this final round, talk on Levi's putt, and he was just marveling at how impressive it is that Levi, as Brad sinks it straight toward the OB, Bradley was just marveling at how quick Levi is able to putt in the wind, and he just noted how special of a player it is. He compared him to Isaac Robinson.
Yep.
You know, when someone's putting that free, like, it doesn't matter. You just can't teach it.
No, you really can't. Just walk up there and feel it. I think his lack of off-axis torque on the putter and the max spin that he puts on it, his disc reacts very stable through the wind. It doesn't bounce as much as other players are bouncing. It's just a very consistent glide. And you were right about that. That was not a zone. Yeah, I miscalled that.
That was his buzz. Okay,
was.
that's a great up and down.
He's thrown 2 of the best shots we've seen in the entire coverage with that disc. Hole 2, been hard to birdie.
Yeah, I think we've only seen 1 on coverage. The wind is just ripping tail left to right. So if you throw the flex up the middle, it's hard to still finish straight enough. It pushes you right. And if you throw wide, you almost guaranteed can't get back to the circle.
Yeah, the wide route's the par play.
T-bird for Bradley. And look at this. That was flat, but
Yeah.
just getting pushed outright.
Bradley's done that 2 days in a row. You can tell that's his miss. He wants to make sure he hits that tunnel, doesn't try and leak left early or get sneaky with it. With only one person having a birdie on this through 2 rounds, it's not a hole that you want to attack super aggressively. You're giving up strokes without getting much result. That's what we see. If you can get yourself back left, your disc just carries that extra 30, 35 feet. So you've got that comebacker looking straight into the wind.
Yeah, that was a Raptor for Corey. This is Kotari. This is a overstable, I believe, 12 speed.
Yep, it
And
is.
most of the time they're really flat, don't have a lot of glide, and that is the best drive we've seen on hole 2.
100%. Gave himself the short side as well. Little tailwinder. We know what he's going to do with that one. This looks good as well. It's hooking up a little too early. Gives himself a putt inside the circle.
We got Aiden right here on our left. Aiden, what'd you throw there? It's a felon.
All right, another guy with a mixed bag these days, throwing stuff he likes.
Bradley misreading
It's
that look.
He's done that twice. He did that on hole 12, first round, 3-putted the green. just dropped out. That's what I'm talking about. His disc bounced around a little bit and then eventually bounced down, and that's what we don't see from Levi. It's just a pure flight.
I don't drink alcohol much, Luke, but when I'm down here in New Zealand, I really like to go for the Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, and I'm going to go ahead and reach for my dry white right now as we watch this coverage.
Oh, no. I got a little bit of a rollaway, and that ends up being a birdogey there for our boy Aiden Scott. Not how you want to start the round, especially when the leader is tapping in the only birdie on the day. Hard to catch a guy when he's doing that.
Yeah, that's well said. I mean, a birdie on 2. He's going to match Brad for the round and stay 5 up.
Now Brad gets a piece of it and then gives it right back. All right, hole 3, it's been the hardest every single day. The 2 prior days, we were able to see this gigantic volcano, Mount Taranaki, in the background. Today, completely obscured. Par 5, almost 1,200 feet, playing into the wind, mostly right to left today, though. More similar to round 1 than round 2. But again, just a super tricky hole. Corey Ellis, the only one that's making it look easy, and it's all because of raw power.
Shot's really critical.
Uh-oh. What's it going to
Luke
do?
Doesn't like it.
I think there's too much space underneath that fence. Checks up just in time, though.
I have seen a few roll.
Yeah, a few a day for me. All right, it's a very similar direction to hole 1. So you'll see similar discs pulled by these players. That's the one Bradley crushed off the tee on 1. Doing the same, but unfortunately,
Ouch.
Wow, that power pull.
That's like, is that a forehand from there?
Might be. Something straddled out. The trust on this thing ripped hard, still over the OB for 300 of that feet. Wow, dead center. Each time that you land in the fairway and not on that left rough, you're shortening the hole up as well. By taking on that right side OB, Corey ends up playing a much shorter hole.
For me, it's going to be center cut. So the TD comes up to me today and asks if I can guide the crew tomorrow up Mount Taranaki, because I'd done it the year previous. I took a look at the wind radar, Luke. It's completely out of the question.
No.
It was 10 below freezing, or it will be at the time that we would get up to the peak.
Good grief.
And it would be 55-mile-per-hour winds.
I mean,
so I think the hike is off until next year. You're
That's a bummer.
spared. Go
That's a bummer.
kick it on.
I'm going to train for next year.
Okay.
I'll be ready when it comes. Yeah, we used up all the nice days on Mount Taranaki. First time we've ever seen it. Look at Aiden Scott.
Come
Stay
on.
high.
Keep flying.
Good
Yes.
grief. That's huge. That's actually in position to attack the green now.
We got Aiden Scott's touring partner, Matt Brown, over here giving him grief for getting barely back in bounds on that one.
Bradley.
And Bradley was forced to go to the forehand, and this is a beautiful read, full flight.
Sneaky crush. He's got that on the forehand, too. That shot he threw at USDGC from behind the trees on hole 5 into that green, that par 5, showed off what Bradley can do. He doesn't very often go full crush forehand. He's so touchy with those backhands.
That's phenomenal recall, Luke.
Yeah.
It's really impressive.
That one sticks
I know
out.
the exact shot you're talking about. The year he got second to Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a layup smart play from Levi, just putting himself in a position where he can jump putt up to the green, take the 5, pick up a stroke plus on the field. 1.12 this played over par. Getting 2 forehands.
Find that little pocket in between the green.
Oh, that's so good.
You run that. I think he has to, being 5 back.
I mean, if you're in that position, he's already 6 up on 3rd place. You know, he's kind of in an island there. This is in jeopardy of getting over there to that out of bounds. In fact, it does. Halo boss for Aiden Scott.
Is this his third?
Yes, dude.
Come
He's
on.
same spot 3 days in a row. Oh, he had been playing it right of the bunker perfectly. That's not what he
That
wanted.
just fell out.
Yep. Early release.
That's where a lot of players are throwing their fourth from.
100%. Oh. I suppose it's in.
Hope Bobby walks
Oh,
up there and
it's
zooms
out of
in
bounds.
on that one.
I see the
Levi
X. Yeah.
putted it into the hazard.
Yeah, Aiden Scott just gave me the X. This is a crazy putt to have to run.
Well, we know Aiden's sending it. He was hyper aggressive during round 2.
But the right to left wind will create a sail if you miss it.
Give it to us. Oh. Right side.
Oh, and now coming back, same distance.
Come on.
Stop.
For the single bogey.
Yeah, that was a 30-plus mile-an-hour putt right there. Jams it into the left corner.
That's where things can really unravel here.
Oh, 100%.
On 3. I mean, we saw some great players take huge numbers.
The speed at which Aiden threw that putt, if he misses the basket again, could have gone out of bounds again. And then you're looking at 8. Oh, the birdie. Good one to get. That's saying he's got a little life. I love to see that.
You notice the flutter on that?
Yeah.
I think it's really impressive that Brad can cue that up when he needs it, depending on the wind. It's a mystery to me personally how to get your putter to flutter, like
Yeah.
Owen, like Missy, Conrad.
Right. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, there's no right way to do it. There's just a consistent way to do it, a way that your body recognizes, and Owen is a great demonstration of that. I mean, she can stand still putt from 60 feet with that form. It's incredible what she can do. This is a Pro Tour par 3 perk.
It really is, and another hole where you can't really feel the wind that's out in the fairway while you're on the tee. It's more headwind and a strong left to right.
Got Fritz showing again. 2 days in a row, he straightened it out a little much. Looks like he throws this one higher, trying to get it back. And look at this, dude.
400-foot shot
Circle's edge.
with his offhand.
Wow. There was only one birdie on hole 3, by the way, and it was Mr. Bradley Williams.
See, my question is, if he plays full lefty, should he be able to get a separate PDGA number as Fritz Williams? I mean, it's a legit question.
I think that there's a bunch
That
of
plays.
old-timers, you know, especially around the DFW area, that are ambidextrous, play both sides. I think it's not as common as it once used to be. Before the forehand was as prominent, you kind of had to switch off things.
I think it would be fun. And knowing Brad, he would pull a different personality, too, if he played all lefty.
He probably would. He'd probably be all happy and joking around the whole time. Shout out Randy Graywolf. He's the guy I was thinking of in DFW area. Plays lefty. Aiden trying to play that late flip. Comes out early. It's the swirliest hole, I think, on the course, possibly. It's very consistent once you get to the green, but prior to that, you never know what's happening. Corey rocking a go throw hat. Love to see it.
Is there a place that people can get some go throw?
Yeah, we are currently redoing our website, getting it set up so we can get you guys all the pertinent information for 2026, and that'll be the place, gothrow.com. We're going to have a bunch of merch out. Actually, Prodigy Disc doing a run of discs for each of our events next year. Some super cool merch coming out along with that as well, so keep your eyes out. ProdigyDisc.com as well as GoThrowDiscs.com. Bradley Williams for 2 elite birdies in a row.
Oh, and he's got it.
Wow.
Great read on the tailwind. He missed it short yesterday. Gets it up. Let's run it back.
The adjustment on the tee shot to get it much higher than he had been playing it allowed himself to get it back right and totally change up the angle which he was putting. Much more formidable wind.
And if you go back and watch that, look at how Brad's palm is down when he follows through. I think Simon Lazard is another great example of that. Palm is down, sinks it from C2.
I like that. Great putt from Aiden Scott. This dude zips them.
If you had just one throw to win, would you leave it to chance? At OTB, we make sure you never have to. So why step up with the game on the line without knowing if the disc in your hand is the right one? Because when it matters most, guessing is in the know. Get the exact disc you need today at OTB.
Having a PDGA membership is one of the best ways to engage and compete with your local disc golf community. Being an active member gives you access to thousands of sanctioned events and leagues around the world. From local events to majors, there's an event out there for you. So sign up and join the over 100,000 active members today. Visit pdga.com/join to learn more, and we'll see you out on the course.
Luke Humphries here with the Go Throw team, and we are proud to announce that Prodigy Disc will be the official sponsor of the 2026 Go Throw Tour, marking 2 years of them supporting what we're doing and seeing our vision for the international disc golf. As part of this partnership, Prodigy will release exclusive signature discs for every one of our Go Throw Tour events, along with elite disc golf apparel throughout the season. This collaboration brings together top-tier competition, premium plastic, and next-level style built for every single player. Learn more at gothrow.com or at prodigydisc.com.
All right, hole 5, you've seen it before, Pure Heiser 345, and I'm gonna take this moment to mention big thanks to my host, Jason and Abby Packer. Amazing people, they have an amazing home. They hosted 6 of us disc golfers this week. They have an awesome natural skincare product. It's neat.nz. They specialize in natural skincare, magnesium recovery products, and hypoallergenic fragrances. And they gifted us some skincare that has this New Zealand plant in it called the kawa kawa. Check them out at itsneat.nz. And thanks so much, Jason and Abby. As Bradley lets that one leak a little early and left.
He finally gets to within 2. He controls the box. Looking at the easiest birdie in the last couple of holes, and he is going to be in a position that's hard to recover from. He'll get the par, but the birdie is going to be extraordinary if he can pull it off.
A little tricky over there as well for Corey.
Yeah, good thing he's 6'5" and can straddle out like multiple feet more than you and I.
Sorry for Levi. Hits it. It's a little wide, but getting good wind play.
You know, he's playing it much lower and playing that skip shot with a very stable disc. We see a lot of people trying to go high into the side. And he's had a lot of success just throwing low, trusting the golf course skip. This looks good, too.
Oh, ace run.
Wow. Does Brad even have a putt? Looks like it's very hyzered. Oh, wow, what a bid.
I was making
Nearly jarred it. It feels like it should be a protected green, but it's not, because on the other side of that row is a pasture, and it just floods through.
Levi's going to come up short there, and the lead remains 2. We have a
Crazy.
full-on ball game.
It is a ball game. These guys are leaps and bounds ahead of second or third and fourth, excuse me now. Wow.
This is it. It was tricky enough.
It was. You called it.
And I'm glad that there's one American that's pushing the Kiwi, because it'd be tough if the Americans show up and Levi walks over them.
It's a man that's been playing some summer golf, you know? These Americans coming from West Virginia. There's feet of snow in West Virginia right now.
I do love that excuse, Luke. I think that one plays.
It's,
Keep telling yourself that.
yeah, I will. Hole 6, you said it best yesterday. You can't feel the wind as you stand on the tee box, and it is ripping out of that pasture on our left. So what feels like a very docile drive is a torrent of wind out in the fairway.
And we've seen a lot of people attempt the roller. It's a great play as long as you can keep it on cut. If it lands too late and it's up and down, you're going to end up 1,000 feet right.
Narnia, possibly.
Yeah. We saw Aiden have to play provisional. He was so far right.
This looks good. It's going to hold the cut because of how strong that wind is. Yep, that's perfect. And that's probably somewhere around 600 feet.
Wide open. Cruising past the TD, Jason Mallion.
Bradley's thrown this really good 2 days in a row. Gets this one a little high. Yeah. It's a crapshoot as your disc flies through those trees if you're going to hit or not. And when you end up in a position like Bradley, birdie is almost out of the equation. This is air shot disc here. That's that destroyer you were talking about. He's just full on ripping into those trees. Well, that's similar to Bradley. That's going to be a really low ceiling, hard birdie.
Is it just the wind that took him away from the roller
I believe
play?
so. Well, yesterday, yeah, he threw it so far right, ended up taking a bogey. So
there's Levi with that mint peka getting something right when it landed, kind of changed the flight.
it got a little up and down. I think that was maybe even a fortunate tree. It looked like that one had turned, was headed towards Istanbul or Kiev or I don't know, something far away.
Oh no. Bradley had an awkward lie.
Tried to do something maybe he didn't need to do,
Yeah.
especially with Levi being in a position where up and down is a really nice shot. I don't know that he's going to be able to get into the circle from here. Exactly. I mean, Levi, yeah, he didn't have a chance to get a birdie either. What Brad needed to do, just secure this par. Maybe he has. I think this is still about 330 to 340 feet away.
I want to put it close. This is the most exposed green on the front, and Bradley's leading strokes right now.
Big time.
What's the cuisine been like for you this week, Luke?
Man, we've been eating a lot at the house, so we've been cooking up some broccoli, some beef. They've got really good protein for good prices here. I
Yeah.
just cracked up 18 eggs today for our stir fry, and they were just the most gorgeous
Yeah.
dark orange yolks. You know they're eating good over here.
So, which grocery store are you vibing with? You got the Pack and Save, the Woolworths, or the New World?
Woolworths is kind of my jam. I think that
Okay.
those are my people. What about you?
I kind of rotate. I like them all, but I would say that Pack and Save is the cheapest, but New World has some higher quality stuff.
I've been missing the apples, being that it's summer down here. They don't really have the stock like we have in the States. I need a Cosmic Crisp or a Sugar Bee or something. We saw Aiden go with Am's Delight, like a berg up high.
No.
My.
With Bradley set up for the bogey, look at this, from a knee. This man was practicing his knee putts on the
Was he really?
Yeah, he really was.
What
I
a
mean, he wasn't
savage.
out there at 60.
What a
That's all
savage.
feel right
Wow.
there.
And now he's picking up a small handful on Bradley. This dude, when he misses, he doesn't miss by much.
Come on.
Oh.
Right side doesn't want it.
Dude.
And as we have these tap-ins, Luke, I want to just follow up on what we just spoke on. The food, for me, is a big draw for why I come down here, because I know I can come and get great food, great juices. I get these cold-pressed juices called homegrowns for $3 or $4. The grass-fed and finished ribeye steaks for like $7, $8. Like, New Zealand really has it going on when it comes to fresh and cheap produce, and that's a big reason why it's so easy for me to book my plane ticket each year.
Yeah. I mean, we drive by hundreds of cows and sheep every time we head to this course.
Yep.
They're just littering the fields and pastures all around us. It's amazing. The protein is top-notch here. This is also a top-notch hole. This green, I think, really makes it. The tee shot, not too difficult. A little bit of a gap to take on, but it's the OB left, OB right, side-sloped green that really does it for me.
I would say this is another Pro Tour level hole.
I think so, especially in conditions similar to this. You know, if you play this on a non-windy day, guys are going to be way up there throwing putters into it, but you really got to control nose angle and speed. Great shot from Levi. Doubled his margin. That's in jeopardy of not even coming in bounds. That is actually going to be a re-tee now from Aiden Scott. You are teeing off from out of bounds. Forgot to mention that. Got to make it through that gap. Trying to get it turned over to the right. That was a halo boss from him, a stable disc. So he was depending on the late fade.
This
Orbit. It's
Wicked.
orbit. We heard the yells
The
from like 2
Kiwis,
holes up.
they're
dude.
stoked.
Yeah, when you clear that uphill and he landed on the flat, got himself another 80 feet probably. Got Bradley all pumped up.
He's cruising there with the Star Boss. He's been playing this one exceptionally well.
Totally.
He's going to throw that white putter once again.
You know it. Yeah, to get yourself around that big tree and back left really straightens out your shot, allows you to play a little bit of a hyzer even into that green, which is perfect to slow your disc down. Second one's the charm for Aiden. That's actually nuked as well. Yeah, for normal distance, non-Corey distance, that's extremely far. You can see he's another 30, 40 feet past Levi, who put a good pump on it. I hadn't seen much of this putter.
This is the putter. This is his yellow Takapoo. I think it's a fresh one.
Yeah.
From the one that he aced with, that big ace putt on the Go Throw Skins.
Totally. Yeah.
Oh, they stamped it up is what they did.
I think
RPM
so.
made a run of it after the ace off the route.
It's got the little nuclear waste symbol. Rotator. Look at this. Making up for a missed tee shot with a couple nice ones back to back. Has a putt now. Very fast green. We talked about that speed control. You talked about that white disc.
This is Bradley. This is a Star Firefly. Same mold that he's putting with. He's kind of had this style for a while. He likes to throw the same putter that he putts with in a premium plastic.
Yeah, it's a good way to do it. Your hand recognizes that feel. Oh, Mark Corey's going to have to earn it now after going 550, probably closer to 600 off the tee. This would be a huge bogey, a re-tee bogey. Count it. That's how you make up for it. He's hit a bunch of really good putts today.
Honestly, he's a
pole.
really entertaining golfer to watch.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of highs, some lows, but a lot of like aggressive putting.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's entertaining for sure. Corey does indeed not waste that drive. That would have been a shame. Look how quick Levi's just lining up. Corey's still 15 feet away from the basket. He's acting like these 25-footers are just tap-ins.
He keeps it casual, and that I mentioned it earlier. That's what Brad was really marveling at.
Yeah, because Brad's going to come in here, do his full routine. Probably feel a little weird about it, too, after you just watch a pure putt with almost no, very casual.
Yeah. It's like the Isaac Robinson effect. I think that when we all watched Isaac at Idlewild during his first win a few years back, we thought that maybe we shouldn't take as much time. Like maybe
100%.
this is the secret.
Yeah, I was like, I am overthinking. I have to be overthinking. Yeah, we stayed up. We were in Norway that year, and I was glued to the TV watching Isaac take that first dub down. Really wide. I believe that is that the Kotari again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is going to leave that putt.
Yeah, I think that's a misread. I think he was feeling a little bit more tailwind, but it's actually a little bit more left to right out there. And when you're the first to tee, sometimes that can happen.
Corey adjusts with more angle. Similar line. Wow.
That's 4 days in a row for me because he did it in skins as well.
Yeah.
But when does skins typically drop?
It'd be the Tuesday after the tournament, typically. I think Bobby chopped that up already. Some really good moments in that.
Brad going putter again. Now sit. Nearly gets the pole.
Crazy.
It is so beautiful to
He
watch.
did that day one almost to a T.
Again, the Star Firefly.
Yeah, it's just a very repeatable putter thrower, one of the best of all time.
This is the Felon again for Aiden.
That one's
A little short.
early, going to be in that little Drano ditch, I believe. He's going to take free relief back from it. This is a Hail Mary here with the elevation change. The wind, you can't feel it by the basket.
And the flag's not even moving.
All right, what are we doing here? He's getting it. Look at this. 4 up, still trying to...
This is just sickening.
Wow.
You knew it was in from the start.
I didn't. I airballed that putt and 3-putted today. So, no, I'm aware of what that feels like.
I think we've only seen him miss one putt on coverage, and it was on 5, I believe. Obviously can make mistakes here, but he's laid up one on hole 1 and then missed one on 5, but everything else is pure.
Yep. Just to stay at 4 strokes. Bradley Williams, nice cash there. Corey going to be looking to do the same. Indeed. This is Birdie Alley here that these guys are playing in as we speak. 31% birdies on hole 7, 35% on hole 8, and then hole 9, another hole that sits nicely. It's only 546 feet, so a couple easy shots, controlled shots should land you close to this green. It's the high basket and the wind read as you putt. It's really going to be the difficult thing. This is one of the prettier parts of New Zealand in my eyes. I love some fresh cut grass and a mountain in the background, Perk.
Did you bring any clubs? Of course you didn't, but are you able to get any?
Yeah, we played last year. I got to play a link style course with Simon Feezy, one of his friends. It was a great time. Birdied the first hole, didn't get any more birdies the rest of the round, but that's all you can ask for. That's pretty short there from Levi.
I think birdie's out of the question.
It's like an inside route.
I think he might even be short of that.
Okay. Corey's just going full tilt here.
That's 78 miles per hour. Turning a little early, we'll have to wait and see.
Bradley's been doing that too. I think they're just rolling the dice. Just sidewalk, really not something you can plan on landing on. It does play OB. Both these guys going full speed driver, ton of Anheuser. Okay, yeah, we see Brad's late flip kind of right down the path. Again, it'd be unlucky to land on it, but definitely rolling the dice. It's that Halo Boss out of Aiden. This is what you'll see a lot of people do. Throw it to that knoll, set you up about 250. It's kind of dealer's choice too once you get to that spot.
That's where I'm trying to land every single time.
Yeah, don't even mess with the path. Skip it once in the short grass.
Yeah, he doesn't even have that inside lane. Check this out.
Yeah.
Pure layup. I think 45 feet might be best case.
Yeah. That's going to be more like 100 probably.
Opportunity for Brad to bring it within 3.
Yeah. All right, this is a zone out of Aiden. That's nice. Slide it right by that tree there. I if you were a shorter person than Aiden, that might be tricky. He's going to be able to Shaquille O'Neal that. Wow.
This is actually tricky, Luke. He's going backhand here, and there's a low ceiling. I don't know about that play. It feels like you just go wide and don't bring that ceiling into play at all.
100%. I believe he throws the Toro little forehand approach with a stable putter. Seems like it would have been a no-brainer, but the mind of Bradley Williams, we will never understand that one.
He is a purist on the disc golf course. He likes to try and play the proper line and not always necessarily the highest percentage line.
Yeah,
which I think is admirable. I think that's a part of, you know, his style in the course. But final round, just get the job done.
As a couple Americans sitting here watching the coverage, get the job done,
Get
bud.
the job done, Brad. Come on.
Ooh.
Oh, he almost did.
He said, "What do you want from me?" Wow, that's a nice par putt to leave yourself that. Kind of crazy. He played that entire hole super short, short off the tee, short second, short third. Bradley not able to get that stroke. Corey Ellis though coming on strong, 4 under.
It's a good front.
Front
good
9. Yeah, bogey free. He's started off well all 3 days. It's really the finishing of the round that's kind of plagued him.
That was fun.
Dude, enjoyed it.
Yeah,
we still got a battle.
It's
too.
a ball game for sure. I mean, Bradley bleeding 1 there on 6, bleeding 2 there on 6 with that misfire as Levi cashed that, and then letting that up and down go. But 4 strokes, 9 holes left. I'm going to take this moment to thank MVP Disc Sports for their partnership with the Tour Down Under. I'm actually still putting with the Nomad. I mean, James Conrad, one of my dearest friends, and so that was kind of the reason I started, but I do love that disc. I also love the trail. I was a big Wraith guy back in the day, and the trail is an amazing 11 speed.
Yep.
Big thanks to MVP for believing in the mission of growing the sport of disc golf down here in Oceania. It's been enjoyable, Luke.
Yeah.
I always love kicking it with you.
Always a pleasure, man. We got 9 holes left to decide the champion of the first event of the Tour Down Under here in 2026. 9 holes left to go, guys. For Nate Perkins, I'm Luke Humphries. Go Throw coverage, always brought to you guys by the hardworking fellas over here. And we can't wait to finish it off with you. So come join us. Back nine's right there. Click the link. We'll see you.